Hello, hello, hello. I'm Nikole, and welcome back to the channel. And we are here to get into 25 singles, albums, and moments of the year. So let's run it back on 2022. Now, as we already got into, women really owned this year, and we had some newbies and the queen having us all dance again. Now, first up, we got FLO. FLO is a UK-based girl group, and we actually were able to do a phase one on them this year, so I'm really excited for their growth. Since that phase one, I feel like they popped up everywhere. They've been labeled as one of Vevo's, both in the US and UK's artists to watch for next year. And personally, one of my favorites that was on replay this year was their single Immature. Now, in the phase one video, I was really trying to see, because we haven't seen them perform live that much at that time, but now seeing what they can do on stage, I was wondering how one of my favorite songs was going to translate on stage. But luckily, these girls sound just like the track when they hit the stage. With their harmonies, their styles, and their visuals, they honestly seem like they got the world on lock at this point. So, can't wait to see what they do in 2023. Now, the real queen of music, Beyonce, made her comeback with her 7th studio album, Renaissance. Now, we only got Act 1. Did do a game plan episode on Renaissance. Of course, it's the queen, Beyonce, my personal favorite artist. And some of y'all had me really messed up in these comments. Y'all thought I was hating on Renaissance, but two things can be true. Now, for all of the technical reasons, Act 1 of Renaissance is a great album. But it can be a great album and not my personal favorite. Now, on first listen, I was looking at Renaissance in general as a follow-up to Lemonade. But creatively, Beyonce actually had 2 other projects and a lot of time between her solo projects. As someone beautifully explained in the comments of the game plan, the Beyonce album was kind of a scope on her perspective of feminism and her personal growth. And when you go over to Lemonade, that was kind of a reflection and a highlight of the Black community and what Black women were going through at the time. Now, we're at the Renaissance era for Beyonce, and she's highlighting the plight of the LGBTQ community and shining a light on her Uncle Johnny. She's basically introducing a new creative side of herself that we haven't seen. And as I said before, I'm glad that at this point, with Beyonce being in the game for 25, almost 30 years, she still challenges herself creatively and is able to cause her audience to think a little further when she puts out a project. Now I am gonna need them visuals and Act 2 and 3 to appear. I guess I shouldn't rush the creative process, but I am looking for a lot more from this Renaissance era. One thing I think that's always guaranteed with Beyonce is an amazing tour. So I'm expecting whole stadiums to be getting into this Cuff It challenge. This year, house and dance music also made a huge resurgence, with artists like Beyonce and Drake experimenting with the sound. Now, honestly, dance and house music never really went anywhere, but it hasn't had the full mainstream attention in decades. Now, with some podcasts I was listening to where they were saying that they did not expect this house resurgence, just like I didn't, and basically we kind of should have expected it, because the world seems to want to dance again. Just look at the power that TikTok has. Coming out of the 2020 pandemic, TikTok became one of the main ways for people to connect and for people to find new trends and music. So I think this is one of those times where artists starting to imitate life, where people are just in a place where they want to have fun. I think the pandemic really woke a lot of people up to what is important and what isn't, and basically try not to take life too seriously. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on this episode. Let me know if you guys have tapped into FLO. I really hope you guys have. Go ahead over to Vevo and check out their live renditions, because they eatin'. And let me know what you guys thought about Beyonce's take on dance music. And are you guys expecting this sound to stick around? Now, y'all already know what to do here on YouTube. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss a drop. And we will be back for 25 singles, albums, and moments of the year. And I'll catch you in the next one. Say what you want about Lizzo's music. She is absolutely going to make music that makes people feel good. Public Displays of Affection was a perfect R&B album to me. Now, I may be being a bit extreme, but I think there needs to be a different label for pop music.